Scorpio. Hello, what's good with you? How are you doing? We're going to see what's going on with you guys for the last half of May, okay? I'm bringing back my past person, current person, new person. So it's going to be a mini reading for each one, depending on whatever you're dealing with, you know, so. Anyway, if you would like information on how to schedule a personal reading, please look in the description box of this video, along with the Amazon links where you can buy any of the tarot decks featured in this video. All that's in the description, okay? So let's look at the past person. Past person Scorpio's dealing with. If you're not dealing with or interested in a past person, this is not your reading. Let's look at the past person, universe, source, spirit, past person Scorpio's dealing with. Past person, past person. Page of Cups reversed. Okay, they definitely got their eye on you. They still watch you. Could be another water sign or another Scorpio, a Pisces or a Cancer. No particular, or it could be real, like if you are in communication with this person here, they're watching you a lot more than they're communicating with you. Let's just say that. 3 shuffles. 1, 2. That Empress just flipped out there. Some of you dealing with a Taurus. Okay, King of Wands, Lover's card. Some of you are dealing with a twin flame. Not everybody has a twin flame, so don't take that and run with it, but it could be a twin flame connection for some of you. Even it doesn't matter though, even if it's not, it's very heavily intense. Could be a Gemini. There's that Empress again, reversed. Okay, could be a Taurus. Some of you could have kids with this person. All right, they feel like you did them wrong, boy. Ooh, they feel like you did them wrong. Oh. And the 5 of Wands jumped out here, okay? So they're very hostile towards you. They're very, very hostile towards you. They're angry. Whatever went down between the two of you, it's basically poor pitiful me, what Scorpio did to me. You'll never believe what Scorpio did to me. Maybe some of y'all did something, maybe some of you didn't. But either way, they're still very hostile about this, okay? Could be a Pisces, Tower in the reverse. This did not end the way they wanted it to. Some of you, this person wants to reconcile, but with the 4 of Cups there, it kind of feels like they're trying to, like, some of you, and I know this isn't everybody, they're trying to make a point, you know? They're trying to give you the silent treatment. I don't really see a lot of communication. They feel like you don't need them. You know, you're very independent. You don't need them. You're better off without them. You know, some of you, this person is very intimidated. You know, but boy, they're hostile towards this. They still feel it's because they can't shake the connection. They can't shake this connection, you know. All right, let's see if we can get an outcome here. Outcome between Scorpio and the past person. Will there ever be any kind of communication or what, man? A lot of tension there. A lot of tension. Ooh, Knight of Cups. Some of you, this person's going to come forward eventually. Some of you, they're coming forward eventually. 2 more shuffles here. Okay, 8 of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. I really feel like you're closing this cycle out. I don't think you're going to take them up on this. I really don't. I don't think you're going to take them up on this. It looks to me like some of you, this person's actually going to eventually end up coming forward, you know, wanting to work on this, and you're not. You're done. This cycle's closed out. It's complete. So I see you turning it down. Looks like you're turning it down. You're manifesting bigger and better things. Here's the thing, too. I don't even think you have any emotions for this person. Your emotional tank is bone dry when it comes to this situation. Could be an air sign for some of you. That feels like your energy, though, honestly. Feels like your energy. So, 5 of Pentacles again. As soon as you turn them down, they're going to go right back to poor, pitiful me. You wouldn't believe what Scorpio did to me. And they just going to keep watching you. I see them coming forward, you turning them down, and then they just go back, hide in their little corner, and pout and stalk you. Okie dokie. All right, let's look at the current person. current person Scorpio's dealing with. If you're not dealing with a current person, or you have no issues or concerns with a current person, this is not for you. This is only for Scorpios who are concerned about a situation with a current person in their life. Current person Scorpio's dealing with for the last half of May. Universe, source, spirit. Star card. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. Let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. The 8 of Wands, okay. Page of Pentacles reversed. Hierophant reversed. 5 of Swords, Page of Wands, Empress reversed, and the Emperor. Okay, so it looks like things are moving pretty quickly. Things are moving pretty quick between the two of you, but I kind of feel like communication between the two of you is a little bit inconsistent. Okay, a little bit inconsistent. Yeah, this is something you're taking this kind of slow. Things are moving forward, and this looks to me like, I think there's a lot more positive energy surrounding this than you may realize. You know, some of you are up in your head worrying about shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know, some of you are a little bit afraid of commitment. You know, or somebody here. I see a bit of a commitment foe here. One, the other, or both of you. But mainly I just see inconsistent communication, and I think that may be due to your nervousness. I think you're up in your head worrying about, like, playing worst case scenarios out in your head. But it looks to me like I'm really getting to tell you, don't worry, and don't manifest what you're worried about. That's coming through. Like, how many of you have done this? I've done this a million times. You manifest something with your fear, and then you give your intuition the credit. I intuitively knew that was about to happen. Nah, dingbat, you manifested that by focusing on it and dumping a bunch of fear energy into a worst case scenario. You manifested it. You know what I mean? It gets very convoluted. I don't have time to keep traveling down that path, but don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. It does look like things are moving forward. They're trying to move forward very fast, but you're like putting the brakes on things, wanting to be careful. You know, I want to plan and calculate. You're a little bit nervous and anxious. Communication is a little bit inconsistent, but other than that, I'm not seeing any real big problems here. Not really. Not really. Not really. I think I don't mean this disrespectfully, but I think some of you are just a little bit paranoid, honestly. Some of you are just a little bit paranoid. Let's see if we can find an outcome here. Outcome between Scorpio and the current person. Outcome for Scorpio and the current person. Ooh, Tower card reversed. No, it's not going to happen. The worst case scenario is not happening, okay? This isn't going to come randomly, suddenly, abruptly, and unexpectedly crashing down. It's not. You know, but the more energy you focus on that, the more you increase the chances of that happening. But right now, you're not on a timeline where that's happening, okay? Four of Pentacles reversed. 8 of Cups, Ace of Swords. 9 of Cups reversed. I see a little bit of conflict happening here. And I'm kind of feeling like you got one foot out the door. I got to clarify that 8 of Cups right there, because the Tower is reversed. Now, if the Tower was in the upright, I'd say somebody's walking away from this. Okay, Page of Wands. Okay. And the Ace of Swords right next to it. Ace of Cups, okay. Ace of Cups. So I really feel like you got one foot out the door, ready to cut. You got your running shoes on, ready to cut and run. One thing goes wrong, you know. I don't see it happening, but I do see you dumping some energy. And I think it's because you may not be all the way healed from the past, okay? You may not be all the way healed from the past. So some of you are kind of projecting some past, you know, trauma into this situation right here. And I see it could very possibly pop off into some conflict. Again, second time in a row, I'm getting this card right here. You have nothing to worry about, okay? But again, the more worry and the more nervousness that you keep pumping into this, the more the likelihood of this happening. You see what I'm saying? But for right now, it looks good. Just woo-saw, Scorpio. Woo-saw. Okay? Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. Oops, hang on. Yeah. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's not that bad. Okay? All right. Okay. Well, okay. Let's look at the new person. New person Scorpio's dealing with. If you're not dealing with or interested in anything new, this is not your reading. Scorpio, the new person Scorpio's dealing with. Temperance reversed. You're a little uneasy about this. A little bit nervous and a little off balance here. Could be a Sagittarius that you're dealing with. Something about this new person makes you feel a little uneasy, though. King of Swords, yeah. Yeah, this person seems to, it could be an air sign for some of you, but this person seems a little bit emotionally distant and closed off. Okay, so that makes you feel a little bit uneasy. Feel a little bit uneasy. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Could be some sneaky stuff going on here. Could be some sneaky stuff happening. Yeah, there's something off about this that you can't quite put your finger on. Okay? But you know what? To be 100% honest with you, I'll clarify that, but that Seven of Swords really doesn't feel all that negative. It really doesn't. Because it's right next to the Hierophant. Could be a Taurus for some of you. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. No. I really don't think it's all that negative, but I do think that this person is very, I don't want to say dishonest. It's flirting with dishonesty, but they're just very, they keep their emotions to themselves. And you don't like that. You don't like that. You don't like that at all. But this person very much has that complex of, you know, King of Wands, King of Swords. Could be a fire sign or an air sign. You know, and just, you know, I'm big bad. You know, that type of, no, I don't have any emotions. Nothing phases me. That type of energy. That was probably very poor and out. A very poor way, you know what I'm saying? But that type of energy, and it kind of makes you feel like, I can't quite put a finger on what's going wrong here. Can't quite put a finger on it. So I feel like communication is very, very off between the two of you, you know? Some of you probably spend more of your time sitting around watching their social media to see what they're up to. You know? You just feel very uneasy, though, because they're so emotionally detached. But again, I don't feel like, I feel like they really do want to commit. They do. They're not really all that emotionally open, you know? Okie dokie. How about an outcome? Outcome for Scorpio and the new person. What's the outcome? Will this bloom into a beautiful flower? Or will it crash and burn? Ooh, death card. Some of y'all are like, man, I got no time for that. I ain't got no time to wonder how you feel about me. I ain't got no time to try to figure out where I stand with you. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Nine of Cups. All right, see? Queen of Pentacles. Tower reversed. 4 of Swords. King of Wands reversed. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Devil card. Capricorn for some of you. Okie dokie. So I kind of feel like you're really taking a step back. Taking a step back. And kind of withdrawing your energy a little bit. And assessing things. Ooh, okay. You know, I'm going to observe you. I'm going to assess you. I'm going to see what's I'm not going to allow myself to get too emotionally involved, you know, and then give you the chance to just hurt me, damage me, emotionally, basically. You know what I mean? So I think this may just kind of, you're retracting your energy, and this could just be like a sex-based connection for a little bit, you know, if it even goes that far. For some of you, it's not even going that far. But I do think, though, that after assessing things, and after being sure you're claiming your emotional independence, I think that this is eventually going to take lift off and turn into something very, very, very successful. Okay, but not overnight. Not overnight. You're definitely keeping this person at arm's distance. You know what I mean? You're setting boundaries like crazy. You know what I mean? I think, though, that eventually, later on down the line, this is going to end up blooming into something you didn't expect. Oh, yeah. Yep. All right, well, I feel like those were your messages, Scorpio. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I greatly appreciate every last one of you for tuning in, playing along, showing love, support, and positive feedback. It makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube. Don't forget to look in the description box of this video for information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I will see you sometime between right now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.